Oh, shit. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Joker, back to you with another video. What have you been up? Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. For a second here. Let me show you something, alright? Well, this right here, anyways, if you can see, if it's not too bright, well, you know, is my something off laptop there. I got 25 subscribers. Holy shit. It just blows my mind. Within this past week, ever since the last time I checked, last time I made a video, let's get that clear here, that I was up to 15 subscribers. Now, I'm up to 25. Holy shit, that's amazing, guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and welcome to all the new fellers and lady fellers to the Joker channel. If you don't know, you want to know, we talk about anything and everything and fuck around and throw dip, and if we got some dip. If you don't got dip and you just want to listen, fuck it. I mean, shit, we don't only talk about dip related subjects, but we talk about anything and everything that happens up in my noodle, my noggin, my dome, my brizzle. But anyways, before we get too carried away with shit, let's pack us a fucking lip. Today, as always, we're dipping on some Copenhagen Wintergreen, which happens to be my everyday dip. And my number one at the moment, I have, there's a running Skull Classic Mint and Copenhagen Wintergreen that happen to be some of my two favorite dips that I've tried so far. Now, straight and original long cut are tied for number 2. And I really haven't tried anything other than those 4. Sucks when you don't have money. I mean, come on. A lot of dips that you want to try and shit are really expensive. Okay. Before I get off to subject, alright, well, I know you guys are a little upside down there. Well, there. Hold on. Oh, fuck it. Okay, anyways, if you're gonna pack it. Oh, yeah, here's what the bottoms look like. If you haven't seen them already, I don't think they're gonna stay like this. This is probably just a promotional thing for the free gift thing at freshcope.com. Now, I don't think that happens because I've only seen it done on like wintergreen cans, and I have a cousin who dips long cut, and their original Fireboard. They're not in the Fireboard, but they're in the cardboard, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're in the original tins. Not the plastic, but the fiberboard bottoms. And they don't have that. They have the normal shit. And the last roll I got is the only roll that I've actually got these. Like, the roll before that, which was a month or so before that, didn't have them. So, I don't think they're going to keep them around. And, let me pack a lip. If you're going to pack a lip with me. Pack it now. Get your cans packing. You gotta crack them? Crack them now. We'll wait. We'll wait a second. Okay, you should have them cracked. Okay, now let's get to packing. Pack it. Good measure. Now, this is a semi-full tin. I opened this yesterday or day before. I think it was yesterday. No, I take that back. I think it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Some shit like that, you know what I mean? And it's not really that empty. Look at, like, I'm starting to slow down dipping so much. But I'll get more than that when I throw in dip. Let's go left. Been doing it in the right for a few days. So left. I think that's left. Let's see. Yep. Up left. Okay. Pinch, right here. Now, hold on, give me a second here. Probably couldn't hear that, but I said please give me a second here. Now, if you guys need to situate your dip, do it now. Okay. Get as much dip off your fingers as possible, because dip is pretty expensive, right? Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Okay, I haven't been dipping much, because I'm starting to become broke. Now, it's been a problem since this whole summer. But anyways, I've been slowing down to where I get, I've been taking littler pinches for the past, 2 weeks now. Well, past 2 months. When I first started dipping, I was taking, small pinches, and then I worked my way up to where I was taking hoggers. Back when I was getting money and I could pay for all the dip I wanted. Which was fine, because, shit, I had the money, I didn't think things through. And I wasn't playing it smart. Well, anyways, so I was throwing in hoggers after hoggers. I was doing 3 and 4 hoggers a day, but a can lasted me 2 days. I was going through 2 cans every 3 days to 4 days. And I had days right here in the jawline right here. This is where I'd pack my hoggers right here. I'd pack them I'd look like a goddamn chipmunk with a hogger in. Which wasn't too bad, because at first what I was going for was the nicotine and the buzz. So whenever I stopped getting nicotine, I'd just throw in a little bit more. Or the next dip, I'd put in more. And then I finally realized, I was like, why am I doing this? I mean, I'm just wasting dip. Hoggers really aren't doing anything for me anymore. And I was losing out on a lot of flavor. That's what I find with hoggers and shit, and people throwing in the huge ass pitches they do. I mean, a medium size would do ya. And all the people who complain, well, you're not taking big enough dip, you should shut the hell up. I mean, you ever look at the prices of dip? If you're going through a can, my uncle told me this once. One I was working for, babysitting and shit. He told me, I don't understand why people take big pinches, because little pinches do ya. And I asked him, I was like, how long does a can last you? He's like, 3 to 4 days. Max, 4 days. Because, he's an older guy and they don't throw very big pinches. And they throw about what I threw in. Maybe half of that in. Because they realize that bigger dips, I mean, you still get the same longevity of the dip. Okay, the only time longevity ever doesn't count is when you're throwing in the tiny ass pinchers. But the longevity of the flavor still lasts no matter how big or how small your pinch is. Like a normal sized pinch for like someone like my uncle will last him about a good hour to 45 minutes. 45 minutes to a goddamn hour. Now this will last me about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I know, like I said, longevity doesn't count. But sometimes I've thrown pinches like bigger than this and this. And like this size, see? That size and bigger. And they've lasted me half the time. So, longevity only counts for it. I bet you guys all wonder. Sorry for that. I'm tired of people throwing in bigger pinches. I don't see why. I mean, this pinch is about all you need if you're gonna go for a big one. Now, I understand challenges and shit, but let's face it, guys. You're losing out on a lot of flavor and a lot more time. Like, you can get a lot more time out of a can. Especially if you're strapped for money. Pinches like bigger, like no bigger than this will give you a long-lasting can. And if you're a dipper on a budget, that's what you need. You don't need big hoggers. Because all you're doing at the end is wasting dip. Because I found out once I was taking those hoggers out that I was losing 90% of the flavor. And then I learned to flip my dip. So, and if you're taking hoggers, flip your dip. You won't lose all that flavor, and you'll probably get longer longevity. But what I'm saying is a normal dip will last you about 45 minutes to an hour. Now, if you're someone like me, a lot of people I know who are older dippers, they'll go longer than that, about 2 hours with just a pinch like this, or half a pinch, half a medium. I don't want to say small pinch because they're really not that small, but a medium, a good small medium. Let's go with that. Small medium dip will last you 45 to an hour. This lasted me about that time to a little bit more. If I flip it, it lasts me about an hour and 30 to 2 hours. So don't worry about longevity. Worry about the flavor. Because sometimes you can put in a little pinch or a medium small pinch, and that fucker will last you a long ass time. So keep that in mind when putting in hoggers. Because if you're putting in hoggers, you're losing the flavor of what you want. And the flavor, if you can't get a buzz and all you're doing is dipping for flavor, you don't need hoggers, trust me. Because you're losing on that deal. Now, what have I been up to for the past week? Well, I told you guys on last Thursday's video, that I wouldn't be making one. I probably wouldn't be making one anytime soon for the week. Because I turned 21 Monday. Now, I knew my cousin was coming. Only because he posted on Facebook, but didn't know when he was coming. Well, he arrived about Thursday. Well, Thursday or Saturday. Between there, alright? And he was coming down. And this year he's come down more than any other year because he lives in North Dakota, so he doesn't come down as much. But he's making an effort to come down more because he's missing his family more up there. So now he's realizing, he has to come back. And I understand why, because I couldn't I'd eventually have to get in touch with my family and see them. So, I understand the feels. And he came down for my birthday. At first I didn't know if he was coming down for my birthday or staying for my birthday or not, or he was only coming down for a few days. Because I didn't know. He surprised me on that one. But the last time he came down, which was around the 4th of July, I told him, hey, you coming down for my birthday? And he's like, yeah. And I didn't know my cousin likes to surprise people when he comes down here. So, let me turn down. Okay, there. Sorry for the reflection of my glasses. But he came down for my birthday. We had lunch. We had a few beers there. He was the first person I legally drank with. Legally drank with, I should say. And then Wednesday was when I actually started getting fucked up. Like, this whole past week, I've been fucked up, alright? Thursday was the only day I did not drink. Well, Tuesday and Thursday were the only 2 days I didn't drink. Well, because the reason for that is because the fair didn't actually start until Wednesday. And we had street dance, and that's when I finally got fucked up. Let me tell you, an adios, motherfucker, if you haven't tried those, try it. It's blue liquor, rum, vodka, and tequila. 4 liquors, alright? And they're all hard, alright? And to me it was delicious. I like hard alcohol. But, this past week I've been drinking more beer and shit, and I got hooked on Coors Light, alright? Let's just say that. I'm still getting used to beer, especially like Coors Light and shit like that. But somebody once told me that beer is an acquired taste, like all alcohol, and I'm acquiring that taste, and it's quite delicious. And I found out that beer fucks me up worse than hard liquor. Saturday night, which was last night, all I drank was Coors Light and shit, and I had, I don't remember how many I had. I had like 5 to 6. You can call me a lightweight all you want, but I'm a hard liquor guy, alright? And the way my body is, I guess, that beer hits me harder than harder alcohol. Like, I can drink hard alcohol and like I'll feel it once, I can go all night and drink it and not get as fucked up as I did on beer, which amazed me, because I'm like, I was going into this like, I drink hard alcohol, beer isn't gonna fuck me up, and boy was I wrong. I mean, Wednesday night I drank Crown and Red Bull and a shot of Jaeger. Oh, Jaeger made me feel like a fucking man, alright? I like Jaeger. I don't know why people are like, it does taste like black licorice, but Jaeger is delicious, alright? I shot Jaeger and had a shot of Fireball. That got me slightly buzzed, and then I had the Adios motherfucker, which got me over the fucking wall. It got me more buzzed, and then I was just drinking beers that whole night, and Jesus Christ, boy was my buzz going after I started drinking those beers, alright? And then Friday, I went to the fair, hung out with my cousin Cody, that's the one that came down. He's like an older brother to me. I drank beers then. Oh, I didn't get so drunk because I didn't drink them as fast as I was Saturday night. And when you chug a beer, I mean, like, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it until my last beer. And my last beer was I had to go. So, I chugged that son of a bitch, right? I had it down in like, I want to say 3 good swallows. And I had a full cup. And boy, when I got to the car, like even before then, I took a ways right. One thing I learned on alcohol is, or when you're drunk, you can't control your bladder. Your bladder controls you. So when you got to piss, when you're first starting to go feel like a piss, here's a heads up. If you don't know, head to the fucking bathroom first. Personal experience. No, we didn't do anything stupid. Didn't get in trouble. Nothing. Which was good. I mean, me and my cousin aren't like too terrible about that shit. We didn't drive, and if like we got drove home, it was by like you guys know I live with my mom and grandma. Well, my mom came and drove me home Friday. Saturday she was there, so she drove home. Drove my happy ass home. And Wednesday and Saturday I was the drunkest. Saturday I was probably the drunkest. I don't know why. I guess it's because when I was drinking the beers, I was drinking them pretty fast. And they seemed to hit me. They seemed to hit me harder than, Saturday seemed to hit me harder. And I hung out with, on a side note, I hung out with a lot of people that I haven't seen since high school. I don't get out very much. And a lot of people who I went to high school with don't live here anymore, so, it is what it is. So, it was fun seeing people I haven't seen drinking with them. I found out a lot of the kids that I went to high school with that were in my class, I was older than most of them. Like, there's a few that I thought that would be older than me, and no. I mean, there might have been at least 5 kids in my class, my graduating class, that were the same age as me and only older by me. If 5, I mean, I know a few of them, but a lot of them were like 19 and 20. I'm like, really? You guys are that young? Made me feel a little old. But it was a good time. Another thing I learned is I'm a considerate drunk. Like I say, I'm sorry a lot. Because when I drink, I tend not to dip. From the first time I actually got drunk, I swallowed dip. So I learned. I was like, I'm not gonna drink and dip because I tend to swallow a lot of dip. Which, the morning after I did that, my stomach didn't feel too good. And you guys are probably wondering, did I have any hangovers? Not really. I rarely get hangovers. I think there's only been one time I've actually got I was hungover, and it really wasn't that bad. And a lot of the symptoms was, like, I got a headache, and I slept kind of wrong, so that contributed to it. So that was my week. Yes, I'm officially 21. Hell yeah. Did you guys have a fun week? Oh, and you guys heard me talk about the fair. I'm pretty sure you guys know what fairs are. But here, our fairs consist of rodeos and shit. Because rodeo here is a big thing. So, and the rodeo is fucking expensive. It's $15 to get into the rodeo here. And this is a small ass town. That's pretty fucking expensive. But anyways, I know this is a longer video. I'm sorry. but I haven't been on there for a while. Another thing is, when I'm drinking, I hate buzzkills, alright? I'm a happy drunk and I don't get mad and shit. But one thing that'll get me mad is if you become a downer and not bringing good vibes while drinking. You know, it's not gonna upset me too much, but I just don't like it. I mean, I think in drinking and partying etiquette, you shouldn't be allowed to be a downer. Because if you're a downer, it brings the whole group's level down with you. So keep that in mind if you're partying and drinking. To not be a downer. So, what's your guys' fares like? Comment that down below. Well, yeah, down below. And I hope you guys had a safe and fun week. I sure in the hell did. I drank most of the week away, which was fun. You know, legally able to drink, and I drank it. I drank, got drunk, came home, passed out. Well, I ate something, passed out, did it again. So, well, I'll make another video here in a few days, if you guys are wondering. And thank you to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers. I love you guys. And sorry I didn't make a video during the week. I just wasn't feeling it. You know, it was kind of a busy week for me. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Always remember to keep a can handy and a lip pack, because life is better than pinch. See y'all later.